reason because we had to go through a certain amount of spiritual evolution to become humble enough and responsible enough to harness our powers once given back to us. But outside of that, now, further proving my point. Now, I just talked about 97% of the DNA is locked and only 3% we use, right? Well, in this, because we know that the DNA is held within the gene. Well, the body is made up of 20,000 to 25,000. 20,000 to 25,000 genes. Well, my number from personal research, I got 224 genes. But just according to Google, you can Google it. According to Google, 145 of those genes are exactly, quote, Google says alien genes, foreign to this planet. So what the hell is we doing with foreign genes inside of our DNA that didn't come from this planet? And then whose genes is Google talking about? Because we know that Kim means black, and history means the study of black. Chemistry means the study of black melanin, dark matter. So we know that white people make a living studying us on a daily basis, and this is how they are able to even create medicines or drugs to target black people, because they study us on the daily, which means they have been studying our DNA and have found that we have, according to them, 145 foreign alien genes in our DNA. So where did these alien genes come from? Horizontal gene transfer, HGT, which I just said. If you got to rewind it and go see the definition. Now, why is this important? Because I just showed and proved that black people genes have been influenced. We have been given bacteria from another species in order to influence our species in a positive way. And white people admit this and will never teach you this. And their bloodline is tainted due to 90% of the Caucasians being Rh positive for rhesus monkey blood. So now, I just showed and proved that according to science, somebody locked our DNA, and somebody is responsible for us having, I say 224, white people say 145, so let's go with them. Let's go with their words. 145 locked foreign DNA codons in our genes. Where did this come from? So out of 20,000 to 25,000 genes that the body is that is composed in the body, 145 of them are from our extraterrestrial, our alien, according to your words, white man. So this helps me show forth and prove my point that black people are divine descendants of the Anunnaki. But I ain't done. Now we want to go into parthenogenesis. You got a lot of fools on my stack who don't understand parthenogenesis. They want to say, oh, parthenogenesis is in birds and is in reptiles, is in amphibians, but it's not prominent in mammals. What you don't understand, fool, is you don't know yourself. You not no goddamn mammal. I'm not no mammal. I'm not Rh positive. I'm not a Caucasian. I wasn't in the caves fornicating with mammals. I don't have mammal bloodline. What are you talking about? I don't have rhesus monkey blood. I am from descendants who have an old blood type, the Anunnaki. So of course, when you read a science book, it's not about you. It's about the Caucasian. Even the man, if you open any science book and it says humans are such and such percent mammals, it's a white man on there. It's not a black man on there. And that's not a coincidence, because they're not talking about you. So stop coming on my stack, keep saying, oh, the black woman could have never performed parthenogenesis because she's a mammal. She not no goddamn mammal. We have if you watch go watch 76 trillion year history of the black race part 1 again, and you'll hear me say that we were dinosaur DNA and reptilian DNA was used to help influence our creation. This is why we have webbed hands. What mammal have webbed hands? When your skin get dry, it looks scaly. I purposely let my hand get dry right here so you can see the little fake scale ripples. We have reptilian influence. And you want to know what some reptilians do? Parthenogenesis, fool. You want to know what else most reptilians have? A pineal gland. You can look this up. So, we perform parthenogenesis just like reptiles. We have pineal glands just like reptiles. And we have 145 alien genes. And most of our blood type is O. So what does that tell you? What does that tell you? That we're not no goddamn mammals. And our genetic influence would be more favored towards a reptile, if anything. They even call this part of the brain the reptilian. They don't call it the damn camel or the damn dog. They call it the reptilian. So why would they do that? Why would they call the base part of the brain, which has to do with your physical makeup, The reptilian is physical, the mammalian deals with your emotional, and the neo-mammalian deals with your mental. So why would the physical part of your brain, why would they name that the reptilian? For just coincidence? Just to make this stuff up? So now, make sure I prove my points, because I'm about to lighten y'all ass. So now, show forth and proving that I just show forth and proved our bloodline, where we come from, where the white people tainted their bloodline, and why you shouldn't mix with them, because their Rh positive blood breaks down your Rh negative blood, and that they remix the blood type proteins, and they got African Americans as this, and we're not. They use the nationalities, false nationalities, and fictitious names they make up to categorize you, and then put your statistics on them. And if you don't believe me, you can look this up.